Hey yo, what's good? It's Nat Trey in the building. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the mental cushion that separates profitable traders from the rest. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to dive straight into it because a lot of people don't really talk about this, and I feel like it needs to be talked about, okay? When it comes to trading, it's more than a financial cushion. It's partly financial, but the other part is mental and emotional. And if you don't have your mental and emotional side ready, your mental and emotional cushion, then when you step in the charts, you already 50% down in your cushion, because the other half is your mental and emotional. Okay, so without further ado, we're just gonna dive straight into it. I got my phone right here. I wrote what I wanted to talk about down, but it's only like, I call it the 4 pillars. So the first part of your mental cushion is emotional hygiene. Okay, if you don't have your emotional hygiene in order, if you don't check in with yourself emotionally and mentally, you're gonna come into the markets with your mind everywhere. You're gonna be confused, your head gonna be foggy, because you didn't check your emotions at the door. And a lot of traders skip over this. They want to come into the market with the technicals. That's cool if you have a little strategy, if you have a nice strategy, if you have a good setup, that's cool and all. But if you don't have the mental and emotional capacity, the mental and emotional cushion to gain on that setup, then you messing up yourself before you even come into the market, right? So you got to come into the market with your mental and emotional cushion ready, so you could not compare, but combine your financial cushion to get what you need out the markets. Okay, so that's one. So the second thing is going to be proper rest. A lot of traders, they want to do the hustle and grind culture. I'm going to hustle and grind 12, 16-hour days, depending on what you do as a trader. But that's not the key to having a successful trading career. The key is proper rest. You have to get your sleep in. 7 to 8 hours of sleep will do. I struggled, okay, as a trader when I did not get proper rest. It messed with my trading. It caused my trading to go down. My mental became foggy. I became irritated. I was aggravated. So it reflected in the charts. And when I got my proper rest in, when I, went to sleep on time, when I got 7 to 8 hours of sleep, it helped me out a lot. So if you're not getting proper rest as a trader, you need to get proper rest. That's just point blank period. Get the amount of sleep that you need, and it's gonna fold over. We about to fold over into the next one, because I'm gonna tell you how to get the proper amount of sleep that you need. All right, you need a routine. You have to have a routine. What is your routine before you step in the market? What's your routine at night before when you go to sleep to wake up the next day to get into the market? You need a routine. A routine keeps you disciplined. A routine keeps you in check. A routine keeps you consistent. When you have a proper trading routine, you have structure. You need structure in trading. You need to have structure in the chart, and you need to have structure in your trading, because if you don't have structure, then you could cause yourself to mess up. You could cause your trading to not, you can cause yourself to not live up to your fullest potential as a trader. So you need to have a routine. Have a routine that tracks your morning, your night, your evening. Even, track it time by time period, every 30 minutes, every 15 minutes. But you need to have a routine so that you can have structure and order in your life, so you can show up to the charts structured and orderly. And you need to. A lot of people in our generation, they want to be microwave kids. They don't want to have a routine. Get a routine, bro. Get a routine. It's going to help you get in a better mind frame. It's going to help you get into a better mindset, and it's going to help you to have more clarity. And that goes into the last point. You need to have mental clarity, okay? And the way you get mental clarity is by the 3 other points. In order to have mental clarity, you need the other 3, and the other 3 give you mental clarity. It makes you show up to the charts mentally prepared and mentally clear to take on your trading day. And a lot of people don't have that mental clarity to bring about what they see on the charts. There's a lot of traders right now who are great traders, but they don't confront their emotional and their mental part of their trading. And if you don't confront that, especially what's going on in your personal life, if you have things going on in your personal life, and if you don't confront your own feelings and emotions, you not gonna come up into the charts. You're not gonna come into the charts with your emotions regulated. You need to learn to regulate your emotions. You need to learn to get the proper rest in order to regulate your emotions. In order to get the proper rest, you need to have a routine, and then that routine leads to mental clarity. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this was just a short video. I think this video was like what, maybe like 6 minutes, maybe shorter than that, longer than that, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was just simple, a little bit of cuts in here and there because I kind of fumbled over my words, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys gained something from this, and take these 4 points and use it in your life. See what it does for you for like 21 days, 30 days, 60, 75, 90. Take it to the moon. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you do take this advice, tell me how it does for you, because it worked for me, so I want to see how it works for others. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.